Back. It is Memorial Day weekend and happening today at Pearl Harbor, a special memorial march to honor those who have died while serving our nation in uniform. And joining us now to tell us some more about that event is CJ and Julie Niehoff, the co-founders of Transition Skills Training, and that's the nonprofit that's organizing the event here locally. Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Aloha. And let's start with you, CJ. Tell us a little bit about this organization and what it does for our veterans.
Well, Transition Skills Training is a 501c3 that we help veterans come out of the service and into the workforce. But we're a nonprofit partner with Carry the Load, a national nonprofit partner of Carry the Load, which is a larger organization. They help many veterans in many ways, and they haven't had a branch in Hawaii, so we have started to move towards here, and we decided to have an event at Pearl Harbor.
Perfect, because we have such a huge population of veterans that live here and have made this home and serve here, of course. So Julie, tell us a little bit about this event. Why is it called Carry the Load?
Carry the Load is the umbrella organization that a lot of organizations work to support and support each other to help veterans across the country. It's part of a continuum of care program. And Carry the Load during the month of May has a huge campaign called Memorial May, and we have 5 teams walking across the contiguous United States for the last 12 years. And they walk 22,000 miles, and they carry the names of people who have died and their family or their friends or loved ones on their backs. And we help each other carry that load. That's why it's called Carry the Load. So we ask each other, who are you carrying? And at our events, we talk about them because they're not really gone if you're still remembering them and talking about them. You know, it keeps their memory alive and it makes their sacrifice meaningful. So what we do during the whole month is we get to focus on that, and we get to help people remember their loved ones and remember the real meaning of Memorial Day.
Yeah, because we often talk about barbecues and fun events. There's a lot of events happening this weekend, beach going.
Sure.
But it really is about honoring our fallen heroes.
We're not against fun, but it's a reverent kind of fun. It matters. To do this matters so much to the families, and we've been blown away by the response in Hawaii, really blown away.
And it's not just for military, right? This event is really open to anyone.
Actually, today's event is only people who have access to Ford Island, so they do have to have base. But next year we'll come back and we'll do something for the general public to be able to come. But you know, people at home, they can participate. They can go to the website and they can download a bib, or they can just see what it's all about. And then at home, you can go for a walk and carry that load and talk about the person that you lost or that you remember. You can do that at home.
Yeah. Well, for our military families, tell us, CJ, how is the participation going to be? What it's going to be like?
Well, on this is Ford Island. We've maxed out the registration for this year. So, and again, you have to have access to the base. So we're going there this morning, and we're going to set up. And at noon, we're just going to have a bugler play taps. And then we walk around Ford Island together. We encourage everyone to speak with each other about who they're carrying, what their families are, if their families are around, their friends and family. And most of them know, because they're all active military, that most of them know somebody.
And Pearl Harbor.
And it's also for first responders as well. We do a lot of work with first responders.
Yes.
A lot of focus on mental health, I'm sure, and support for the families that were, still here with us. So I appreciate you guys coming on the show and telling us about it. Hopefully we can open it up next year to the general public and people can show their support as well.
Great.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. CJ and Julie Niehoff there with Transition Skills Training.